Hey, how's it going? Hope you guys are doing good. So I'm up here in the UP. I'm back on my parents' property. You guys might recognize this spot. We did a camp out here just down there. So today we're gonna go have lunch in the woods and take a little walk back on the far edge of my folks' property. And I got a plan for next year I want to share with you guys. So let's head on down there and we'll talk about it when we get lunch going. There's the hill we're going to, right there. So there's some history on this hill. And I'll let you know what some of the plans are once I get up there and get going. So, this little knoll's on my parents' property, and we're going to build an off-the-grid cabin on top of this hill this summer. So that's part of what's going on. But I'll get back to you because I'm going to work on this fire some more and work on grub. So we got things going here. I'm kind of running back and forth between the Altoid can and the gasification. Just because it's such small sticks, it's hard to keep one or the other going. So I'm just going back and forth amongst them. But there we are working on it. So anyways, some of the history on this hill. We'll get to it in a little bit. Hey, so working on lunch. The stoves didn't work, the wind just kept blowing them out. So I had to build a fire. And getting some hamburger cooked up here. Got some bacon cooked up. So I just wanted to have a little lunch out on this spot up here and give a little story. So my great grandfather owned this land, and he used to have a moonshine still right up on this little knob up here. This is all rock underneath the stove here. And my plan this next summer is to build an off-the-grid cabin up here, and kind of in honor of him. And my dad had told me about this, that he had a still up here, so we came out here and we actually found some stuff on the ground underneath that there's been, you know, years and years. So there's trees and leaves and moss and all kinds of stuff. It was well overgrown, but we found some stuff up here as evidence that he actually had a still up here. So I decided I'm going to build a off-the-grid cabin. This is on the far end of my folks' property. So I decided I want to come out here and have a quick lunch and share that story with you. I'll let you know, 2022, we're building an off-the-grid small cabin on this rock knob. It's going to be pretty freaking cool, and I hope you guys join me for that. I think you'll enjoy it. I know I'm gonna. But I'll share some sights here again in a little bit, but I got to get back to my grub. Alright, so we got our lunch ready to go. Some bacon, hamburger, onion. Oh yeah. So lunch in the woods. So yeah, really looking forward to next summer getting this project going up on this hill. Building the off-grid cabin up here, basically in honor of my great-grandfather Isaac Hill. So that's kind of cool, little piece of history. I won't be running moonshine off this hill, but there's going to be adventures. There's going to be a lot of camping. It'll be really nice. Hey there, guys. Smoke. I appreciate you coming along, checking out my channel today, and having some lunch with me. Getting to learn a little history about my family. Doing some bootlegging. That's crazy. Way up north, there's some bootlegging going on. But anyways, appreciate you coming out, having lunch with me. That's for sure. It was a nice little lunch. It was unfortunate the gasification stove and the Altoid stove. Right out, the wind's pretty calm, but it just kept kicking up and blowing out my blowing sticks off the Altoid stove, and somehow, I don't know, it's just blowing out the stove, the gasification. So I just was struggling there. So fortunately, we were able to make a fire and make lunch and enjoy some lunch. But yeah, thanks for coming along. I appreciate you.